All right, now we're taking a look at the AFC West, and this one is pretty cut and dry. I do believe the Chiefs have a bit of a Super Bowl hangover, but not very much because I will never bet against Patrick Mahomes and the combo of him and Andy Reid, who were by far the best quarterback and coach combo in the NFL. I have them winning the division. They do pick up 5 losses because I do believe that they get tripped up by the Jets in prime time in week 4. I have them beating the Broncos in week 6, but the Broncos getting revenge 2 weeks later, coming off of because the Chiefs, that'll be the third of 3 straight division games for the Chiefs. 2 weeks before the bye, they might be dinged up by that time and just trying to get to the bye. And so I believe they get Denver the first time in week 6 and get them back and then Denver gets them back in week 8. I have them being beat by the Eagles in week 11, coming out of the bye because I believe the Eagles are one of the best teams in this league. Not to say that Kansas City's not, but the Eagles, I think, are better all around as a roster. Not more exciting, just better all around. The most anticipated game of the year likely is going to be Week 14 against the Bills. I have the Bills coming out in a narrow victory in that one. And I do believe with the playoffs already sewn up in Week 18 that they drop one to the Chargers. But outside of that, they go 12-5, win the division, pick up the 3 seed in the AFC playoff picture. They're joined in that playoff picture by the LA Chargers, who, despite dropping the opener against Miami, will pick up 3 straight wins against Tennessee, Minnesota, and Las Vegas before they head into the bye and finish the season 11-6 and secure the second of the 3 or they'll I have them securing the last of the 3 wild cards, coming in at the 7th seed in the AFC playoff picture. Hopefully they can pick up a playoff win this year and get that monkey off Justin Herbert's back, but we'll see. I do believe that Denver will take a step forward with the first year of the combination of Russell Wilson and Sean Payton. But as we've heard, this is a tough division, and as we've heard, Sean Payton's style is kind of the opposite of what Russell Wilson has been used to, and I think that makes a difference. So I do think they come in at 8-9 because they have a tough schedule. They have a tough game in week 3 against Miami, and I think Miami beats them, and then they have the Jets and Chiefs in week 5, and I think that they will focus too much on the Jets and Chiefs, where I have them picking up victories, that they will get tripped up by the Chicago Bears, where Justin Fields will do what Russell Wilson is accustomed to doing and running all over the field. I do think they're tripped up by the Bears in week 4, and then the rest of their losses are by teams you are from teams you'd expect: the Bills, the Browns, the Chargers, the Lions, Chargers again, and I do think they slip against the Raiders in week 18 and miss the playoffs. The Raiders, I love Josh Jacobs. He was the rushing leader a year ago, but with the contract issues and I don't trust Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy Garoppolo historically, when healthy and on the field, has been great as a starting quarterback, but he's with a new team this year and a team that does not have nearly the roster depth that his former team, the 49ers, had. And I don't think he captures the same magic. And I have the Raiders coming in at just 4-13. So those are my AFC West predictions, with the Chiefs getting the division crown and the 3 seed in the playoffs, and the Chargers sneaking in with 2 late season victories against Denver and Kansas City to end the season and sneaking into one of those wild card spots. On to the next one.